Testing. 1 2 1 2. Oh shit. GHB TV, we here. We had some technical difficulties a little bit earlier, man. Somebody came through with the malarkey, but we gonna get it popping. We ain't gonna let that hold us back, man. I got about 20 ice cubes in there. What's popping, y'all? GHB TV, man. 2025 looked like a promising year. You know what I mean? So we gonna see what's up. For now on, we pulling out the rule book. I don't like to do that, but we gotta pull the rule book out. Dig this here. we go. Hey, listen, man. For now on, when you want to jump on, we doing screenings. So when you in the studio and you waiting for me to add you to the chat, make sure your face is there. So at least if you do some nut shit, I can see you. So when I catch you, I'm going to rearrange your looks, brother. You know what I mean? We giving niggas background checks now. You know what I mean? I need your date of birth, the city and state you was born in. Mark Colvin, you right about that. The Usyk rematch. Boots Ennis. Yeah. Tago, we had a creep in the chat, man. I added him to the chat. This boy got a whole Yorno plan. Wild niggas, man. But you know what? God don't like ugly. And whoever that was an ugly motherfucker. And I hope you choke on a piece of bread, you piece of shit. Whoever it was, I hope you be walking one day and slip on an acorn and crack the back of your shit open. Fuck wrong with you? Whoever did that, I hope when you in the shower, you drop the soap, then slip on the soap and crack your shit open some more. That was crazy. But we here. GHB TV, y'all. We back. These niggas can't hold me back. What Rick Ross said. Perfect. We back. Everybody gets screened now. I don't care if I know you. I'm going to act like I don't know you. You feel me? I mean, for the love of the channel, man, damn, get the likes up. For the love of the channel, share this. Send it to your cousin. Send it to the cousin you don't like. Send it to your auntie, your grandmother, your grandfather, your father, your mother, your brother, your sister with a little bit of hair. Send it to everybody. Hey, Tough Glove, I ain't want to jump back on here. I was done with the internet, man. Cause y'all know. I can't believe it, man. Somebody tried to end my career. I only been balling for a couple years. They trying to get me out the game. That's how y'all feel? Mm-hmm. Cook me, Northington. Cook me. Ah, man. That's crazy, bro. That almost took me off of here. But I'm back. GHB TV, man. Your one and only Greg Hackett, your grandmother's favorite. We here. Tried to definitely put a case on me. Everybody get it. Now you gotta show your ID. Hey yo, I need addresses. I need everything. I need the kids' school information. I need all that. Shot records. What's popping? Y'all know we gonna make it to Detroit. in due time. I never been to Detroit too. Always wanted to go to 8 Mile and spit a 16. For that award, for now on, you think we in store for more fights on the schedule before the year out? Been seeing the Charlos in the lab. Yeah, I think one of the Charlos rumbling. Come to the D. Oh, come on, bro. Shout out to Ohio, man. This shit crazy, bro. Somebody just tried to end me. They tried to end my career. They threw a bullet at me. I felt like JFK. Felt like Malcolm X in the Autobahn. Damn. Bro, whatever you want to do, bro. We gonna just go on tour beating you niggas up. That's what we gonna do. We just gonna go on tour and beat you niggas up. All these cities and states y'all keep talking about, let's work and all that. I'm pulling up and I'm punching on you niggas. And I don't want to hear nothing. No, ain't nobody throw nothing in real life. So they threw something at me on the internet. Boy just did some freak shit on here. And now you got all these trolls. Now all of a sudden, trolling is the thing. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Remember, if you don't show your face, if I don't know you, if I can't recognize you, I can't bring you up. I'm sorry. They playing. They playing. They just tried to end my situation with YouTube. I see what's going on. Keys to victory with Boots and Karen. Get him the fuck out of here. That's the key to victory. Yeah, I deleted that live, bro. I had to get rid of that joint, man. That's crazy. The link is in the chat, man. Foreign, what up? The youngin' with all the energy. That's crazy. I'm looking in the studio. If I don't recognize you, no, that room look too dark. Somebody trying to get me. This look like the same person. Is it the same person? Let me see you. All I see is your forehead. All right, let's let him in. This is crazy. It's getting wild out here, y'all. Talk to me.
Man, when you coming to Detroit, bro?
Give me a reason.
Hold on. First off, what up, chat? What up, GHB TV? What up? What's going on?
What's poppin'?
First off, let's start there. First and foremost. When you coming to Detroit though to get that work, man?
I need a reason.
What you mean? You need a reason? I thought you was coming to everybody's city beating niggas the fuck up.
That's what's going down. It's
That's the
looking like that.
reason. That's the
Is
reason.
who am I punching on?
What you mean? You looking at him? Why do
I
it
can't
matter?
see
Why do it matter?
because I would like to know if I'm hitting the right man. I don't want to sock the shit out somebody to be the wrong person. I don't want it to be the wrong person.
You hitting the right nigga, dog. I ain't Schofield. You ain't gotta ask Shakur.
Nigga in the bed, man. What you was drinking, man?
I don't drink. I'm on tether. I can't drink.
You say you a what?
I'm on tether. I can't drink.
You gonna tell her what that mean?
I'm on tether.
What the fuck is that?
Ankle monitor.
Oh, you can't have a drink?
Hell no. That bitch can tell
Your levels?
your body heat, yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
So you can't even have no Kool-Aid or nothing?
The fuck out. You hear this nigga?
Nigga can't even have nothing to drink. Nigga, what you got an ankle monitor on for? Oh, you out here still in car radios.
Hell no. It get deeper than that, man.
No, I already know. I heard
When,
about Detroit.
when you come into the Dito, man, we can put them gloves on. We can go to Legends. We can go to Elite. We can go to
I,
Tommy Hearn shit. What you trying to do?
you just said you got an ankle monitor on. You can't even come outside.
I can go anywhere. I don't got no curfew. I ain't on house arrest. I just got an ankle monitor on while I'm
So you just
fighting
you
this
just
case
can't
right quick.
you just can't drink and smoke.
Yeah.
So how you gonna go see a PO all beat the fuck up? Nigga said it. PO gonna say, damn cousin, what happened to you?
Hell no. Come on, man. Pull up.
So what you telling me we gonna be in your front yard locking that shit up?
Yeah.
Cause I don't want you to get in trouble, bro. I don't like my niggas getting in trouble, man.
Come on, man. My PO cool. She fuck around, beat her. I tell her we gotta meet at the gym. I tell her my appointment gotta be at the gym.
Is she gonna buy a ticket and all that?
Yeah.
Hey,
We could
that's on
stream it
you, gang.
live. We could be on the stream yard. We got a whole stream yard on there.
Hey, it's your chin, baby. It ain't mine.
Come on.
We do what we gotta do. So we going to Detroit next. Next stop, Detroit.
You ain't even went nowhere. You ain't even
Who,
fought
me?
Southpaw yet.
Southpaw's a bitch. You know he a bitch.
Yeah, that nigga's mad weird. I ain't Southpaw though, man. We got Addies. You know Southpaw ain't dropping location.
He ain't dropped the location. The nigga, he told Najee he just had a baby and all this crazy shit, all this bunch of shit.
That ain't got
After
nothing to do with him running his mouth though. He just
that,
complaining.
that's what I'm saying. He talked too much. Niggas talking about Detroit.
What you
Yeah.
weigh? What you weigh right now? What you
No,
about?
no, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Why? Niggas way
What
too much.
what God say? Come as you are. We pulling up, nigga. We ain't asking no questions,
What
nigga.
you weigh? What you
No,
weigh?
nigga. I weigh 235.
I'm 237.
Oh, we good.
How you short as hell though.
That's cool. That's up to you.
You got leverage, but let's see what's going on. I don't want to see them
I look
short
short
ass.
on camera. When I pull up, I'm gonna be like 6'6".
Hell nah.
Nigga gonna be
Your
big as shit.
your
Nigga gonna
arm
look
the
like
size
Lennox Lewis.
your arm the size of my girl cup.
No, don't believe that. Nigga gonna look like Lennox Lewis when he pull up. I'm telling you.
The short dinosaur arms. Niggas going you gonna be looking like Anthony Joshua in
Hey
the
yo.
thumbnail they got him in.
Hey yo, you can tell when niggas you can tell when niggas be on probation and all that. They got too much energy.
What you mean?
That nigga got all his faculties working again. If you
You
wasn't on
saying
it,
there? You doing everything but pulling up, man. I'm
so
waiting
you
on
want me
you,
to leave my
brother.
crib right now?
Whenever you free, brother.
Detroit, I got you. Detroit on the list.
Say no
Who
more.
I ask for when I get there?
Moon.
I need the nigga Moon. Tell the nigga Moon come outside. Like
Moon.
Moon with an M.
Moon.
Yeah, tell my nigga Moon come on outside, man.
Say no more.
My nigga, get with me.
I got you.
Hey, what mile I'm coming to?
What mile you wanna? You say you wanna go to 8 Mile and spit a couple 16.
I got the, if I got to come to Detroit, man, I gotta know where I'm coming, man.
We can go downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go downtown.
They
I'll
say
fuck
you from
around.
the they say
I'll
you
fuck
from the
around.
west
Have
side.
Tommy Hearns, huh?
They say you from the west side.
West side, west side, the best side. Who said that? Who know me on this bitch?
They know you, Moon. You gotta be cool.
Who know me on this bitch?
My niggas is on it. They said Moon from the west side. Yeah.
West side, the best side, baby.
I believe it. We see what's up.
Hey, get on me though, man. I'm finna join your live back up, man. See what else you got to talk about tonight, dog.
All right, cousin. Go ahead and get your nails clipped or something. Dean,
What up, my guy?
talk to me, Dean.
And first thing I want niggas to do is stop talking to grown men in the dark and in the bed. That's first. That's just that's rule number one, my guy. Just don't be in the dark and in the bed. That's just But okay.
Cut the lights on.
Yeah, or goddamn, like what's going on today, Greg? What's up?
I don't know. It's Thursday. You know what they say? The freaks come out at night.
The free. Well, clearly that is true. Yo, this shit is crazy. But let's talk some real boxing because they've been trying to distract your whole conversation, man.
I don't know what's going on tonight,
man. Greg, I
you
wanted
know
to
it's close to Halloween. My bad.
Well, yeah, and Michael Myers and them just went around the time they be plotting. So you right about that. A lot of spirits going on. You feel me? So
yeah.
But nah, man, I wanted to say this, man. I think in 2025, because of social media and YouTube and a bunch of things that wasn't as popular maybe 10, 15 years ago, it's going to be a lot harder for these promoters and for the boxers to not give us the fights that we actually want. Because they want us to press that buy button. They want us to get them tickets. They want us. And then this is the biggest thing, Greg, when they don't fight somebody or they not giving us the fights we want, the lead up to the fight that they have is going to be all questions about the fight you want. You feel me? And eventually they're going to get tired of that. And they are getting tired of it. You dig what I'm saying? I know Boots tired of the Karen thing, even though everybody try to act like they don't understand why he got to fight Karen. But whatever. Like, okay. Like, it's factors into that. Karen worked his way back up to be the mandatory. The IBF ain't playing with nobody. They making everybody stand on their man, though. Brian Norman Jr. and Senior, I told you wouldn't hear from them. Where are they at? They went on the 3-week tour. Ain't been heard from since.
Yeah, I think they was suffering. I think they was suffering with injury.
Yep. Injury of the mouth.
Yep.
And that's
Talk
just
too much.
Yeah, man. And like what's crazy about that too, Greg? If they would have took the fight and still got injured, guess what? They still would have been getting talked about because as soon as the injury would have been up, they'd have been leading up to the fight. Hey, yo, Boots next. And they still would have put their name out there, still would have got a big payday. But now they in the same situation, and then nobody's talking about you no more. Nobody was thinking about Brian Norman Jr. until I just brought that up just now. So
real shit.
I just think 2025, we're not gonna get everything we want to see because it's not everything not gonna happen overnight. But I think we is gonna get a lot of fights that we want to see in 2025 because a lot of people they backs against the corner, man. They gonna have to make something shake. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So look, this was brought up earlier. They saying that possibly Boots and if Boots, he do what he's supposed to do with Karen in February. Virgil Ortiz. What you think about that fight?
Massacre, drawn in this massacre too. Because I know Boots gonna show out that fight. If you ain't see him show out before, he gonna bring everything out that he got for Virgil. And I know you gonna be in there locked in with him. I don't understand. You the greatest, champ. You gotta do that Ali act with Boots too. That would be absolutely hilarious. But I think Jerron Boots in is by massacre. Because you know why? Virgil throws his shots too wide. That's why Barincek kept catching him. But Barincek broke down and got tired later in the rounds. I mean, later in the fight, Greg. Yeah. Boots not going to do that. And he keep it tight. And he agile. Boots by massacre. And I think that'll put him really on the main stage where it's like, man, like Boots. And now everybody, instead of people talking about Boots and asking him, they going to be asking the other fighters about Jerron Ennis. And that's what he wants.
Yeah. Hey, EH, what you think, EH?
Oh, shit, I didn't even know I was on. What's happening, G?
What's up, baby?
He kind of summed it up. You know what I mean? Like, Boots is just so fucking sharp, man. You know what I mean? I love Virgil. I mean, Virgil, hell of a fighter, got plenty of heart, love to rumble. You know what I mean? But, Boots just too fucking sharp, man. You know what I'm looking forward to? Because I'm catching up on my fights, right? And I had missed the ESPN fights. I always like to catch the young boys because I think Top Rank got all the best prospects that's coming up now, turning into young contenders. In the future, I'm looking forward to Boots and Xander Zayas. I'm looking forward to that in the
Fact.
future.
Yeah, I like that.
Xander needs to, get more sharp and shit, but he rumble. He's got good
Facts.
conditioning because he fight all the way through. But I can't. I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be a good one, man. That's what I'm
Fact.
Do
looking
you know
forward
there's other fighters though, OG?
Hey, G, Tamir's fighting November the 1st in Houston. Coming
Yeah.
down for that? You down there for
Yeah,
that?
I'm gonna be down there. I got somebody on the card too.
I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to, because I got some loads coming down there because I got to head home and take care of some shit, man. I wanted, now I really wanted to make it. I wanted to make it because I want to meet, I want to talk to Tamir. I'm just a fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And he right up the
that's gonna
street.
be a good night.
I was able to kick it with him a little bit at the last fight, but we was all moving around and shit. And I would like to
For
meet his
sure.
father too, because I've been, of course, hey, look, man, you are a fucking YouTube celebrity now, bro. And
Man.
I'm not saying that
Facts,
shit to
nigga.
be, I'm not saying
Facts.
that shit to be facetious. I told YSM the up last week, y'all getting popular now. It's a lot of shit that's gonna come with that. So you gotta start moving like that. G, we need you out here, man. You got a little girl, homie. You can't be knocking motherfuckers upside the head, bro. Like,
That's what I do though, EH.
but you gotta get in the ring to do that shit, D. The fuck, nigga,
I'm trying.
we can't be wasting no money to come get you out on bail, bro. I
Hey,
But
told you,
what's the
hey,
EH?
but
But
on
EH,
that point though.
what's the
But
point?
on that point
What's the
though.
point of having soldiers if you ain't gonna fucking use them, EH?
But look, on that point though, for real though. For real.
Hey,
For
hold on,
real
hold on.
though,
Hey, can
Greg.
I say something real quick?
Hold on,
Hey,
hold on. Go ahead,
hold on,
Foreign. Go
bro,
ahead,
bro,
Foreign.
please.
Hold on, because this important though, because exactly like EH was saying, Greg, like, nigga, you doing interviews with Shakur Stevenson, Blair
God,
Cobbs, and like, nigga, you like it's not even so much as, because bro, the one thing that I'm really slowly starting to realize about this internet is you really can't beat it. They're gonna put out whatever narrative. They're gonna say you ass at boxing, you don't know shit about coaching. They're gonna say all type of shit, but you just gotta start moving like where you not responding to shit, where you don't see shit, but you see shit. Like, man, cause nigga, your ass is big, bro. I saw the Shakur, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, my nigga Greg Hackett, we was just on live. What the
man,
fuck?
congratulations, Greg.
That shit blew me.
Nah,
Like,
for
your
hey,
ass
hold on though.
real
Can I
shit,
say
bro.
something
blowing
real
up.
quick, bro? Hey, can I say something real quick? Hey, EH and FFN, can y'all get bros shit out y'all mouth real quick?
Oh
Get it out
man.
this. Get
Oh
y'all mouth.
man.
Get that shit
Bro,
out y'all mouth.
hey, anyways though, Greg, cause look, bro, I like EA said though,
What's
cause I,
going on tonight? Hold on, but what's
cause
going on tonight?
Uh,
man, bro,
you getting
but look, Greg,
popular.
that's what we
You
mean.
getting
Look,
popular,
Greg,
bro.
hold on, Greg, that's a prime example of what we mean. That type of shit,
You
bro.
getting
You just gotta,
popular.
you feel me? Like, you really just gotta, like, that. Niggas just have nothing better to do. But like you were saying though, cause I think a good fight. I think what they trying to do, bro, is bring the. I think I see the Spence versus Crawford rematch, bro. But I think Mortaliev is gonna take. I think if Crawford fight Mortaliev, bro, just his style is gonna it's gonna take something off of Bud, bro. Man, this shit. But then I think also Spence fighting Fedor, that's gonna take something off of him. So I think that they both gonna be, like at that right, at even playing field, I think it's gonna be a great fight, man. That's what I think is coming towards the end of 2025. I see that, man. I see it. The way they moving these fighters right now, man, for real.
Hey,
But
G,
like you said,
and G, I'm an old nigga, but I go to fights. I'm gonna be at Boots fights, and I come by myself, and I ain't no motherfucking boxer. I ain't no professional fighter.
Mm-hmm.
But, bro, like this, if motherfuckers is really, really about that, and if they really, really got some kind of beef or whatever, then like show up. And I live in Dallas, and I'm trying to make that fight in Houston. Like I'm BS spots, man. I'm a fucking man. You know what I'm saying? So these motherfuckers that be doing that shit, bro, like you a celebrity. And when you become a public figure, you have to deal with this kind of shit. And you can't always just hit a motherfucker upside the head, G. The most important thing at this point is you got a little girl, man. You got a little girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't been in penitentiary before. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't smart enough not to get caught. Ain't nothing cool about that shit. What it means was whatever the fuck you was doing on the street, you wasn't good enough not to get caught. You feel me? Ain't no fucking,
No
and you know what
cap.
I'm saying? Like that's still some dumb shit. And then when you in there, you away from everything that can progress you as a man and a human being, bro. And then everybody else separate from that. I just seen my son today because he moved down to Columbia, South Carolina, and I wasn't in his fucking life. You feel me? Every time I see him, bro, that shit reminds me like it's more shit out here that's important than these old suck ass motherfuckers that's coming on here because you a nigga that's on some real shit, bro. And I, you know, I talk to Mill all the time, bro. You don't even know like the type of motherfucker you is, bro. You a different motherfucker, man. I'm telling you, like, ain't no way in the world you get on this joint like this and you got all of us following you and motherfuckers interested in what you saying and
He
you
on
some
like with
regular
Gilly,
motherfucker.
Wallow and shit. Like,
I'm
man,
telling you, bro, like that
you
shit
go
is real shit. See,
you
and then
go
as
for
black men, we got a problem with big upping each other. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker want to say, you know, you ride a nigga, that's a fucking problem, bro. That's our problem.
Yo, that's the
Cause
damn problem, dog.
just like you good at something, just like I'm good at something, you know what I mean? Just like every brother that's on here is good at something. You feel what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers, bro, they just weird, bro. Like I don't know, these motherfuckers is weird, bro. You know what I mean? But let's get
Let me
off them
say this.
motherfuckers and talk about boxing, man.
Man, let me say this. I met Greg in real life at the Boots fight. And what I can say is a humble man. Who you see on this internet, that's who he was in real life. Straight up. We was having a good time. And when people know, like, people talk about black people gotta come together and this, that, and the third, but we be the biggest crabs in the barrel. Look what Gary Russell doing to Gervonta.
facts.
Like, we be the biggest crabs in the barrel, bro. And then he came out here and admitted that Gervonta don't say nothing to him. And it's like, bro, and then you hate on Lamont Roach, a dude from your city. We not doing that. Man, I'm from Philly, man. I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
Yeah.
You start hating and doing all that, we coming straight at you. It's not gonna be no. I don't want to have no conversation. I don't want to talk, bro. I don't want to argue back and forth. We gonna get right to the rumbling, bro.
Yeah.
I'm from down the bottom, dog. 40th and Poughton. Let me tell you, grew up right up down the street from the projects. All that talking and all of that wolfing and wolf tickets. Listen here, man. You get blood in your mouth that way. So we up here really talking boxing, Brody. You got my man up from YSM Media, Mill. Met Mill, man, real dude, man. First thing he said to me was, "What's up, Dean?" And we started finishing the conversation we had on YouTube. He didn't even want to. He started talking shit immediately. That's my guy, man. It's about,
Hey,
man.
look,
Listen,
that night was electric, bro. That shit was peaceful. Wasn't no shit
no
going
bullshit.
on.
Nope.
And look, I ain't been home. I ain't been home in 20 or 30 years, but I knew them niggas was in there. But guess what? Boots bought the whole fucking city out, and that shit was peaceful, bro. You know
We
how
had
good that
amazing,
shit felt
bro.
for me to come home and it wasn't no shit, bro. That shit, bro. Man, listen, man. And Boots about to do that shit again. We about to be up that motherfucker again, bro.
But look, Greg, I got a question though. Can we shift gears a little bit? What you think about? Can I get a prediction? Can we get a prediction for the Regis? I know it's but the Regis Prograis and a Catorro fight, and then can we get a what you see?
I was talking.
Hold on, and then too, what you see with the Tyson Fury and the Usyk rematch?
Oh, great question.
You feel me? Because
I
I just
was
saw I see Tyson Fury, this nigga dressed like Usyk dressed like the Hitman and shit. So you feel me? Like for real. I'm like, hold on. Like we gotta, we gotta talk boxing. Fuck the other shit, man.
Catorro. I like Catorro. I think he do a lot. And Regis, from his last showing, he gonna need a lot. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I like Cat. I gotta go with Catorro by the decision.
Oh
Yeah.
damn!
We just ain't got no feet.
No,
We just ain't got no feet.
I think Regis ain't got no feet and all that, bro. But I think he got enough grit to do enough to win. Like I think he'll do enough to win, man.
He gotta
I
go
don't know.
in there. He gotta go in there and be awkward. If he could go in there and be awkward and be himself and be
Yeah,
smart,
yeah.
be smart, I think he could pull it. But Catorro, he bring a lot to the table. He
Yo, let
do.
me say this. I think Catorro, I think Regis fighting Devin took a lot of confidence out of him, y'all. And Greg can speak to this more than anybody because I done heard Greg talk about his boxing career and things like that. Listen here, man. When you lose that confidence and you get kind of embarrassed on that main stage like that, And Catorro, understand this too, Foreign. This Catorro chance to make a statement too. Don't never underestimate that. We just seen Murtazaliev. This is chance to make a statement. I got Catorro by stoppage.
Oh, he talking
Oh.
greasy.
Catorro by
He
stoppage.
talking greasy.
Because Foreign, I'm gonna tell you why I got Catorro by stoppage. Catorro gonna be very active in there. He got something to prove. He looked like he was very determined. He ain't doing too much talking. Neither is Regis. But I saw Regis hitting the pads, and it looked like he took a step back, not a step forward.
Fact,
D, how many knockouts Catorro got?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But
y'all look that up. Yo, somebody in the comments tell us how many knockouts he got.
That's a good possibility though, because Dad put him down. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that.
But look. To speak on that, Dad putting them down, that was a huge stage. That was a different type of moment for Regis' program. He was not ready for that. In Oakland, he was not ready for that. He wasn't ready at all for what David Haney had on him. But
he wasn't talking like that. He was talking like that.
But that goes back to what we always talk about on here. Everybody, they could talk like however they want, they could act like however they want, they could move however they want, but only they know in the back of their head what they really thinking and how they really feeling. You know, they could be talking whatever the fuck they want, saying this and that, but he knew in his heart he was not gonna win. But anyways, though, I completely agree with you on that point. Because I think he took the Devin fight too early, but it was because of the money. Because if you really look at, because I have watched Regis Prograis his vlogs and shit, and he really is taking care of like his whole, like everybody living at one house, like he really is trying to change everybody around him. So I think he just took that fight because of the money, the money that was coming at him. But I think that was a little too early, and that took a hell of a lot out of him because exactly what he said. Him hitting the pads, him working out, he don't look the same as what he did. He don't have the same confidence.
You said too early. Let me look and see how he's 35. So when he took that fight, he was what, 32, 34?
Yeah,
bro, last year.
Regis has plateaued, bro. Regis has plateaued. He plateaued. I'm telling you. I'm gonna look at what the odds is for that knockout, Dean. I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna look and see what the odds is. If the odds is good, I might put $5 or $10 on it. I ain't no big gambler, but
him being 35, I might put 10 on it. Shit, I'm with you,
bro.
But now,
I got you about the Catorro.
Hey yo, I'm gonna keep it real. Fury gonna come to this fight between 285 and 290, and he gonna win the rematch, and they gonna fight again.
Let me ask y'all this: Why hasn't Tyson Fury fought his other fights after Deontay Wilder the way he fought Deontay perfect? Like to me, he did everything perfect, especially in that last fight to beat him. Why is he not fighting? And what is it, G, that's stopping these bigger guys from really imposing their size on Usyk? Is Usyk that good, or is it just him?
The problem, big dog.
Usyk is good, and Usyk is that good, and he do got the skill set, he do got the ability. Tyson Fury, at the same time, is, if you be honest, is not even supposed to be a boxer. If you look at the way he built, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. No, because being 6'9", jumping up and down on your toes for 36 minutes, that could injure him alone. You know what I'm saying? That could put an injury on him alone. You know what I mean? So him fighting Wilder, I believe the training camps took a lot out of him. The fights took a lot out of him. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot, just getting ready. And then you went from fighting a guy your size to now you fighting smaller guys with skills. So now you got to switch shit up. And I think he was just a bit over his own head with training camp when he fought Usyk, because he came in the lightest I ever seen him. That's the lightest I ever seen. So what that told me was he had a world of respect for Usyk, but it counter-reacted for him because he ain't had no weight on him, for real. You know what I'm saying? The weight that he liked to have on him, he don't have on him. So I think that's why I said this fight, he gonna come in between 285, 290, and he gonna go ahead and beat a bully.
No, because look, this is what I think. I think if Usyk was able to outbox him and he was lighter as he's ever been, what makes you think Usyk is not going to be able to outbox him and damn near stop the guy when he's heavier?
All right. All right, foreign.
Like, but
You ever see?
because
You
actually,
ever see a
go ahead.
girl? You ever see a girl that was fat and she was pretty when she was fat,
Yeah,
and then
No,
she lose weight, and then she lose
no.
weight and she look funny?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
seen that
yeah,
before?
yeah, yeah,
yup.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
some people ain't supposed to be skinny.
But but still, okay. I get what you're saying. Like that's more of his element. But do you think that that's gonna be? Do you think that that's gonna be enough to make the deciding factor to get him the win?
I
I'm gonna
think the
Do
tell.
you
weight.
think like
I think with the extra weight, he gonna feel better.
I'm gonna say this, y'all. I think we in for an all-out war. I'm gonna tell y'all why, though.
Hmm.
Fury, in order for Fury to win this fight, he got to do what he was doing the first 3-4 rounds, because he was clearly winning the fight the first 3 or 4 rounds against Usyk. That jab was a problem for him. That straight was a problem. Fury gonna have to have that distance control, and he's good at that. I think
Hmm.
he got a little too cocky, and then when
facts?
Usyk kept coming with that overhand right, it was just nothing. He couldn't get out the way of it, and that was more of the problem. See, like Greg said, he got to oppose his will. He got to lean on him. But the problem is, though, also, and to foreign point, we look. Getting better goes both ways, and a
Facts.
lot of
That's what I'm
times,
saying. Like
in fights, and Greg knows this, the rematch wound up going a lot of times the way the last fight ended.
Mm.
A lot of times,
mm,
because you can't underestimate the things that Usyk looked at. He got film on him. He got to sit there and
exactly.
watch him. Usyk is the better boxer. He's more
Exactly.
agile, and I think that Usyk got to be more active. Like what I think Usyk should do, I just hope that he had a great training camp to be conditioned for what Greg is saying. I hope Usyk knows that he's going to try to lean on me. He's going to try to stick that jab out there all fight. He's not going to do what he did last time, start getting closer to me and trying to make it a fight. Nah, he gonna
Exactly.
be a dancing bear out there. So what I
Mm.
do, Greg, with a dancing bear, I'm gonna give my height up. I'm gonna make Fury come to me instead of me how I went to
Exactly.
you. No, I'm gonna play possum. Come here, and then break his big ass down. So it could go either way. If Fury able to keep his conditioning up, clinch when he need to, lean on him, put that weight on him, and keep that jab out there, the fight now is going to be a clear fight. But if Usyk is able to make that adjustment, work on his footwork, attack that body, hey,
The body.
Greg, can you tell him what you do against tall guys?
The
Yeah, rip
body.
him apart.
Break that
Hey,
body down. Go
Yeah.
hey,
there
Greg.
immediately. And before y'all cook, I want to say this, and why I say that, y'all. Think about it. If you go into the body with because Usyk is right-handed, right? He right-handed, right?
Southpaw.
Yeah, southpaw. I'm a southpaw. So when he go to the body with the right, and he keep going down there with the right, then set up that overhand left.
Mm.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm
I
saying? But
agree.
you don't. But before you don't do it the whole fight. You pick and choose. You show him just a little bit, and then when you see him starting to get tired, overhand right, overhand right, and I mean overhand left, and then there go to fight. So they both can make good adjustments. I'm so excited to see this fight. I think it's going to be an absolute war. I think it's going to be bloodshed in there, and yeah, man, I'm just excited to see the fight, man, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I thought that Usyk lost to Dane Dubois. That was a good shot. That referee at fool, he's a bitch ass nigga. That was a good fucking shot. I'm thinking, no man, because these fighters put all of this time, blood, sweat, tears for fight, and then a motherfucker make a call like that and fuck your whole life up. Like I fuck with Dane Dubois, man. I fuck with Dane Dubois. I thought he was gonna beat Joe Joyce when they fought, and that's when Joe Joyce really jumped on my radar. When he beat Dane Dubois, I'm like, dang, I'm telling you, bro, shit's crazy, man. With the bro, this boxing game stuff, bro. This boxing, but I thought he won that fight. That body shot was clean, bro. That body shot was clean. That's why I don't understand, like, when fighters see shit like that. That's why I say Usyk got to be that good. Anthony Joshua didn't go to his body. Fucking Fury didn't go to his body. I'm like, what the fuck was y'all watching this shit?
Hey, big
Hey,
dog,
so
because
look.
they so much bigger than him. So when you go to the body, now you leaning down to his level. That
Yeah.
now you fighting Usyk fight. You gotta expose yourself to go to the body. You gotta lean down. And then now he's smaller than you. It's the same problem, big dog, they be having with Joseph Parker. It's the same exact problem because now y'all so big, y'all so tall that is leaning into the other guy who only 6'1", 6'2", whatever, however tall Usyk is, 6'3". You leaning into his fight now because you giving up your height. That should be the game plan. Make them. Let me give up my height. And guess what, Greg? I'm a squat down too. I'm gonna get in that rumble position like they do in the streets of Philly when we about to go at it. Now I'm gonna make your big ass come right down here to where we eye level, and then let's see let the best man win.
Hey, Greg. So I got 2 questions for you too. What you think about Mickey Bay training Devin Haney? And if you could pick any coach right now to train Errol Spence to take over his career, who would you say could do him the best job?
I think Mickey Bay. Well, Mickey Bay is not new to Devin Haney's camp. He been there before. And one thing I can say, Mickey Bay is a hell of a boxing mind.
I was gonna say that
he know about that ring. You know what I'm saying? And I talked to Mickey a lot. You know what I'm saying?
And he was a hell of a fighter. Mickey was a hell of a fighter.
Yeah, and I think it's a good adjustment for Haney to have him back, and it also show that, you know what I mean, he need guys around him that know. You know what I'm saying?
And he like family with them too, because you need people that you confident in, that you know got your best interests at heart. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like bring sometimes ain't good.
Who was they saying Devin Haney was supposed to be fighting? I had heard some circulation about some, but do you think that's going to be the right coach to make the proper adjustments to do what he need in his career? Because we know what he need. Do you think that's the right coach for him?
It ain't. I'm gonna be honest. Devin Haney, one of them students that if he had not anybody in his corner, but whoever he had in his corner, they would be able to get through to him. The thing is, his father. Will his father let the trainer do his job?
Yeah, I agree with that too, bro.
That's all I think.
I think so. You don't think so?
I'm gonna tell you why.
I think as long as Bill feel like the people that's around is got his best interests at heart. I mean, of course, you know Bill gonna keep his presence there, but see, it's about what makes Devin feel comfortable, and that's what's important. Like if the fighter feels like, Dad, I need you here, but I want this person to be here. You know what I mean? It's like you gotta. It's just like back in the day when you had rumbles and the nigga had his homies there. If your homies was there with you, then you felt a little more comfortable. Like, I can get my shit off because it's just me and him. But if you go somewhere and it's just you, you know what I mean? You be like worrying about people hitting the back of the head. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why he not gonna do it, big dog. And I've been saying this for a while, y'all. 40 mil Bill. He wants to be the celebrity. He's more famous than his son. He got more interviews than Devin. He made Vlad TV before Devin, bro. The same way Floyd Schofield Sr. Well, Floyd, I call him counterfeit because he wish he was Bill, to be honest. I'll let y'all figure out why I call him counterfeit. But he wants to be the star of the show. And you can't be. Devin needs somebody that's really. Devin's biggest problem is his head movement and his footwork sometimes, and he don't got that much power. So you can't afford to not have a lot of power, but your head movement and your footwork not the best to get out the way to make it a hit. Don't get hit fight where you can win on points. Devin not stopping people. So his goal, his objective to win is to make it a 12-round fight and beat you on points. The problem is you're stepping up in weight with guys who are skillful, and these dudes at 140, they not like the guys at 135. They closer to your size. They might be bigger than you. That matters in a fight. And then Devin got one big flaw. He always leans to his left when he's trying to avoid getting out of the way of punches. Ryan knew that, and Ryan was able to take advantage of that. So the Bill got to really break the fighter back down and build him back up and get out the way. But I don't have no faith in Bill doing that. Look how Bill been acting recently. Y'all think he's going to stop being Bill anytime soon? I ain't got faith in it.
Hey, for the sake of his son's career, though, he should. But I think with Devin, that shit was a recipe for disaster standing in the middle of the ring with Ryan. Like, he should, like you say, he don't possess the power, the knockout power. So he should have. That's why I do appreciate and respect Shakur, even though they say he run. But it's just like, if you know this ain't your strength, then you got to stick to your game plan. And I think that's what he picked up from like brothers like Mayweather and certain shit. Like when you playing the point system game, you got to stick to your game plan. You can't let a nigga take you into what he got going on. And Devin just standing in front of Ryan, that shit was a recipe for disaster. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then, as far as what y'all said earlier with Regis Prograde, I feel like he too stationary. His footwork is trash.
Yes.
He is trash footwork.
His feet is
So
Yeah.
Greg, answer my question though. Who you think of all trainers right now, or who you think could give Errol Spence the potion to what he needs?
He should have never left Derek. I'm sorry.
Thank
He
you.
should have never left Derek. They was
Thank
fucking
you.
phenomenal
Absolutely.
together. Man, that shit, they was phenomenal together. I hate to see when motherfuckers don't work shit out. It took a lot. Earl, you was beating the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
Man, he was bruising up every fucking body, bro. He was beating that, and he was beating them with his B game. We all know how Earl was living. He was partying, having a ball, and this motherfucker beat Danny Garcia, bro. The way he beat Danny off of a fucking car accident, and you lose one fight to possibly the best fighter in the world, one of the best fighters in the world, and then now y'all fall out. I'm just doing that shit, bro. I'm a fan, and I'm like, I still fuck
I
with you.
think
I'm gonna
Earl
give
need
you.
to. I think Earl need to go with Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny for him. That's my opinion. I
Coach
think they'll be
Calvin and Coach
amazing for
Kenny.
him. I think
And
they'll
you
be
know who I
amazing
think?
for him.
You know who I think he should go fuck with? He should fuck with Boots Pops, man. His foot, he don't
Or
got good
Bozy.
footwork
Yup.
either. He don't
Yup.
got good Errol don't got good footwork. I knew, you want to know how I knew Terrence was gonna beat his ass? Because when he fought Mikey Garcia, he didn't knock him out, and Mikey Garcia came up and weighed. That's a little ass Migo. He was supposed to destroy him. You see what I'm saying? So he got to work with somebody like Boots Pops, or like you said, Calvin, one of them type of brothers who gon' because he can't learn that footwork that quick. So he gonna have to get somebody who can really like get his IQ together and go off of what blueprint he already got. Because I mean, it was working for him to a certain degree, but when you
Y'all
get a
want to know
fighter
why I
that's
say Coach Kyle? Because Coach Kyle wanted it. Coach Kyle was openly saying he want to train Earl. You feel what I'm saying,
okay.
y'all? So you got to go where you accept it. Go where you love that. Go with
Where
somebody
you
who's
want
going to
it,
invest in
yeah.
it. Go where you want it. Somebody, yo, Greg, is it? I think Bozy, they asked Bozy about it, and he said that he'll be open to that because it's Earl. You dig what I'm saying? Like, people got a lot of respect for Earl. Earl got a lot of different ways he can go. Like I said, losing to Terrence Crawford, y'all, is not you don't have nothing to keep your head down about that. It ain't too many people that can beat Terrence Crawford that ever lived. Okay?
Hey, but I agree with OG EH though. I think it was a better look for him to stay with Derek. You know what I'm saying? And see that shit through. I think they should have just went to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Get some shit.
Like men, like family, and clean that shit up, bro. They've been together since he was a young dude. That shit, man, fuck that shit. You gotta find a way to clean that shit up, man. Fuck that, man. You was having all that fucking success, and now you living different, bro. You ain't gonna tell me you can't get back out there and be champion again, bro. Or make some damn good competitive fights, bro. Like, I just don't, cause Errol is a star. And we all know Earl got his own type of stubbornness, like most men do, but especially when you're successful like that. If he talking about training with Mr. Bozy, if he talking about training with Brother Calvin, what coach they gonna train on? Mr. Bozy got his thing going on up there. Calvin got Tank. Like, how would they do it? We seen what the brother from over England was going through when he was jumping all around Eubank. He was with Roy, then he was with this one. Like, it's just, man, bro, he need to stay with Derek, bro. I don't, he need to stay with Derek. Cause I listened. I'll be listening to Derek in them fights. Derek know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Derek ain't no
Yeah.
motherfucking dummy. Like, he know, like, if you don't listen, if you don't follow instructions in, you know what I mean, in the ring or outside the ring, man, like, come on, man. They need to fix that shit, bro.
And I think that shit more Errol. I think it's more Errol fault than anything. It's just being honest, because Errol has shit going on outside of the ring too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, you can't really blame Derek for that type of shit. If your footwork ain't up to par, nigga, we know a trainer just gonna train you. You still gotta want this shit and be ambitious just as much as the trainer want to see you through it. So, you know what I'm saying? He had a lot of shit going on outside of the ring. You know what I mean? Then you got these people that are evolving, growing more money. You know what I'm saying? So I think at that time when he fought Terrence just wanted it more, and he had a better blueprint, move around the ring on him. And then when he did stand in the paint, he broke his heart. Like, nigga, you can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm punching harder than you. So he just destroyed him, bro.
Bro,
That shit
I'm
was
gonna
crazy.
tell y'all this and remember this, and I know Greg agree with this. 9 times out of 10, man, a more disciplined fighter gonna win. Terrence Crawford don't take days off. Terrence
Yeah.
Crawford, you're going in there against somebody who is locked in. I don't like that Terrence Crawford only fight once a year and all that stuff, but EJ was taking longer time out. EJ got to get back. When you getting older, you got to be more active. You can't be less.
Yeah.
Your bones breaking down. You got to keep. You tighten up more. You got to stay active, man. You got to get out there and go get it. You can't be taking these long layoffs and then think you about to get in the ring with a Terrence Crawford. No.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It don't matter who your trainer is. Terrence Crawford is so good. It doesn't matter who your trainer is. You take 15 months off, you're going to lose.
No,
It's
that's
just
true.
simple as that, y'all.
That's real rap.
Hey, what y'all think about Anthony Joshua though? Because he switched trainers and did all kind of shit. Y'all think it's over with for him?
Yes, I think
He need to hang it up.
I think especially after that Dubois fight, because I think Anthony Joshua is just like, I don't know what he's chasing right now, but after that
Bro,
Dubois fight,
listen,
the man
Anthony
he don't look the
Joshua
same.
was never on the path to be a great heavyweight. He was on the path to be a superstar. It just
A
never was,
superstar.
never. And I liked him, man. I remember when I first saw him on Showtime. I was like, man, this dude looked the part like for a heavyweight champion. But that's the problem. He looked too much the part. As far as like he can fight. Don't get me wrong, and he can fight and he can punch. But he's just ain't there for him, man. And he's the type of dude. When I watch him and I listen to him, he the type of motherfucker that could rumble and do all of that shit. But he'd rather be on the corner hanging out with us, just kicking and talking. Like he ain't really. He's not. Everybody don't have that Floyd Mayweather mindset. Floyd would get in there, focus. He would do all of this shit. But Floyd was meant to be a fucking boxing
Yeah.
superstar. He was meant to do that shit. Anthony Joshua, he just want the star part. The boxing shit, and he didn't really want that shit. He can fight and he'll rumble, but he'd rather just be kicking it, hanging out with the homies. Cause why? Look at Anthony Joshua. He don't do the flashy shit. He don't wear a lot of jewelry. He don't, you know what I mean? He don't do none of that shit. His shit is just, he really just want to be a regular dude, but he want the benefits, you know what I mean? So he can take care of his family and all of that shit. He really just, he ain't,
Hey,
and I think he got a lot out of the boxing game. I think he got a lot out of it, man. He pretty much.
hey, I got a couple people waiting in the studio.
Yo, I'm gonna hop off, Greg.
Yeah, I'm gonna
All right,
drop
I
off.
appreciate y'all.
You already
All
know,
right,
G.
All right, y'all.
All right.
You don't think Anthony Joshua just ran into some killers, man, that he couldn't keep that, you know what I'm saying? Because he started off with a hell of a run in the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
And
think
then he
maybe
ran.
because he was younger and he had a little fire in him. But if you look at Eddie, the great puppet master, man, the way he surrounded him with so much.
Great.
Yeah, I'm saying the great puppet master. I mean, I'm being a little bit facetious, but I'm saying he did a good job bringing him a bunch of money, bunch of stardom. Like, and you know, his family, they set for life. They good. I ain't mad
Yeah.
at him. You know what I mean? And I still fucks with Andy Joshua. I always liked Andy Joshua, man. I always liked him, man. But I think as a boxing star, as a great heavyweight, I think it's probably over for him. He might got 1 or 2 more fights, but I don't think he's gonna come back and be really dominant, man. I don't think so.
It's not over for him. It's over for him, I think, far as like he could probably gotta wait a little bit to get into contentions, but it's still plenty of fights for him to fight, like far as other dudes that he missed. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
for sure.
But
Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
yeah, he's still gonna be around for a minute, I think. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he's gonna touch them belts unless something happens.
Now
I
they
was
said that
shocked.
that he might fight Fury next year.
Uh, I
Mm.
mean, yeah,
They
I
said
mean,
they
I
said
don't
they
even know
said
if I want to see that. I don't
that
know
he
if I
gonna
want to
turn
see
down the
that
Danny
at this point.
Dubois rematch and he gonna pursue Fury. So I guess after Usyk and Fury run it up, I think they eyeing like August next year. That's what Dan Rayfield said on Twitter today. So
Really?
yeah, I mean, we
What
all
that
want
yeah,
to
gonna look
see it,
like?
but I mean, I don't know. I mean, it seems like to me, Josh will be having a problem with dudes that know how to really box. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Usyk boxed the shit out of him twice, like no
Yeah,
problem. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
And I know he changed the trainers up a few times, but I mean he really ain't stand a chance unless he was gonna be able to hit him and hurt him. You know what I'm saying?
I think Joshua problem is he don't really got no heart. I don't want to say it like that,
You don't
but he
think
don't got
so?
no dog like that. Nah, I think when you look at the Ruiz fight, you look at the Dubois fight,
He
I
kept
just
getting
don't
up.
think he got the dog in him. Like
Yeah, but no,
No,
I
he
agree.
tough.
I agree.
He tough. He
he's
tough, but
tough,
it's
but he don't
like
got the dog in him though.
it
Like
Yeah,
be it
I
be a
agree.
lot of it be a lot of doubt there. Like he
I
No.
agree.
tough.
I agree.
He
I agree,
I think
Greg.
if
I
exactly.
you
think he's
He
fuck with,
tough.
self-conscious.
I think if you fuck with Andy Josh's mother or his sister, somebody, he'll kill you. But just getting in the ring and being able to just fight, it ain't. He ain't. That's what I'm saying. He's not. He don't have that. Like he got the superstar shit and all of that, but that boxing shit and just getting there, dogging it out. He don't. He don't. That's
Yeah, I don't think he got it neither, bro.
yeah. I agree. And that's what's missing. That's why he can't really like that shit with him and Fury. I don't know how that's gonna look now. I don't know because Fury
I just,
and Dean said it earlier. Those 3 fights with Deontay took a lot out of Fury. They took a bro. Them fights
this,
was
this next
Deontay
fight,
wasn't going to stop.
you gotta make sure Fury good this next fight, bro. Because I got a feeling, man, he might get stopped this next fight, like
Yeah,
how
I
Yeah,
he
think he's gonna get
stopped
stopped too.
yeah,
last fight. You know what I mean? Like I
yeah.
told y'all what was gonna happen.
Yeah, you funny, Greg. I think he
I
gonna get
agree.
stopped, bro.
Oh, he gonna. Hey Greg, don't act like that boy. He didn't get through them ropes, bro. And that ref got in the way and gave him
Yo, he low
the
key
Fury
stopped
count,
him.
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, he
Come
low key
on,
did
bro.
stop him.
And he was hitting me with that left hand that Fury somehow could not see that he kept getting smacked with. And that shit, look, you see, he hit him with it twice, right? But then after that third, fourth time, you see Tyson's eyes get big as shit, like, oh, this shit's starting to hurt. Let me, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna give y'all the benefit of the doubt, right? I want to see a Tyson that ain't playing around like he was doing some nut ass shit in
Yeah,
that fight that he really
yeah,
shouldn't have been doing,
yeah.
like all that rope shit. Like you can't play around with boy like that. Like he ain't no, you know
Nope.
what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He a boxer, like.
I ain't gonna
And
lie,
y'all
I
know
don't I
Usyk
don't
got a
think
little
Fury got
power
nothing
too.
for Usyk, bro.
Huh?
I don't think Fury got nothing for Usyk, bro. Like I think Usyk is very underrated. Like, I feel like he's like, I don't want to say he's like the best heavyweight of the last 10 years, but for him to come up from cruiserweight and come to heavyweight and become undisputed, you know, he got gold medals. He fought better BF. He
Yeah,
remind me of Holyfield, man. Like I think
yeah.
he's a very special fighter, bro. I feel like Fury. I don't think Fury got nothing for him, bro. Like, I feel like Danny Dubois. I think if he get his hands on Usyk this time, I think he might stop him for sure.
No, no, no,
Nah, I
no,
ain't gonna lie.
Listen,
Danny
no,
Dubois is the
listen. That's
bro.
dog,
what
Come
bro.
I
on,
want to
bro.
see
You
a
serious?
heavyweight. I
No.
want
Dubois
to
is
see
the
a
dog, bro.
heavyweight come
That's
in
the
there.
only
I want to.
stain he got was that body shot, though. But I still believe he would have got up if he, I'm saying, if he wasn't
I'm gonna
playing
keep
this
it 100.
around.
I don't want to get in my conspiracy theory
Come
bag,
on,
but I
bro.
don't think they wanted him to fumble that Saudi undisputed match, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you look at the post fight interview, he was talking like, "Yo, you young, you're gonna be great. Trust me,
and
it's
he is.
boxing."
He did.
Nah, it's a fact. I just feel
He
like it was a
came
play,
back.
in my opinion, bro. That's
I
just
see.
me.
I,
No,
I
I agree. I thought Usyk lost. I thought Usyk lost. That was a clean
now,
body shot. I watched that shit like 3
bro.
times.
But do
That was a
you
I
clean
think?
watched
But
body
do
that
you
shot.
fight
think
live, bro. I
if
never
he
seen
wasn't
nothing like
milking
that.
it, do you think he wouldn't have got up, bro? You think that
Yeah,
shit
he
would
would
have
have got
stopped
up
him,
for
bro?
sure.
I don't think he
You
would have
think
got
that
up,
shit would have
bro.
stopped him?
He didn't get up. He
He
didn't
ain't
get
get
up.
up.
What are you
He
talking
took a whole
about?
He
5 minutes.
milked it.
The
He
referee gave
sat
him like
there.
3 minutes. Bro, he
He gave
lost.
him
Yeah,
I
five
felt
He
like
minutes.
he
But
lost,
milked
then,
that
bro.
too.
That
but then
motherfucker
here's the
lost.
thing, though, bro.
He lost. He
After they
lost.
stopped him, I feel like he gave up. Though I feel like he was heartbroken at that call, though. But he still socked him and
Yeah,
stopped him.
nah, yeah,
Come on, bro.
absolutely.
He stopped him.
Yeah,
He
it
didn't give him
affected
a
him
decision.
mentally, bro. Because he
Yeah,
wasn't thinking
it
that.
definitely did affect him
And
mentally
that's
for
why I'm
sure.
gonna say that. I felt like he did quit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he mentally he knew he, you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna give him that. But I feel like if they fought again, bro, he'll stop him again, bro. I'm just being
Nah, I
honest.
don't think so, bro.
I
But
want to see a
I don't think
heavyweight.
so.
I want to see a heavyweight come in with the tenacity of a better BF and be on Usyk ass. I didn't see that. I don't.
for
Joshua,
Coley.
Bro,
I
Fury,
think I
Coley,
think if
bro,
you want
hold
him
exactly.
on,
to,
hold on.
he could
Exactly.
definitely.
Coley.
Yeah,
He
McCauley would
fought
definitely get on
Derek,
his ass
bro.
for
yeah,
sure.
Derek chased him
Coley.
down for 5 rounds
yeah,
and was hitting him. His first move up to
yeah.
heavyweight, he fought a tough guy. And, you know what I'm saying? Chachor ain't no
Nah, I'm
bum.
not gonna lie. I really
Come
think
on,
in the
bro.
rematch, Dubois get on his ass, bro. I
No.
think
You
this.
talking about
I
the
think
Dubai too stiff, bro. Like he's not. No,
I'm
bro.
not gonna lie. This version of Dubois,
Yeah.
he's much more confident. He's much more sure of himself.
No,
I think, and Usyk
But
like
could
39, bro.
but could that have been because he was fighting somebody he was familiar with?
It could
Nah,
be
I
that
just
too.
think he
I can
stepped
give you
into
that.
his
Yeah,
purpose.
I'll say that because I'm being honest with you guys. I didn't expect that. That I was watching the fight. I did not expect Dubois, but everybody say Dubois can hit. Like nobody was
I'm not
like
gonna lie. I
he never
expected it
had the
because
power. No, he just always to me looked a little stiff. And I noticed that he changed his game around. He was bouncing a little bit. He was like he did some things to adjust his game, but he only 27, so I expect him to
I think
learn
Dubois
some
stopped
shit and do
AJ in
different
sparring,
things,
bro.
bro. Huh?
Dubois stopped AJ in sparring.
That's
So that confidence,
I heard
he
something
went
like
into the
that.
fight with a different level of confidence. You understand?
But Dubois is a big dude. That boy, like nobody ain't really taking no clean hits from him. You see how big he is, bro? Like
That's what I'm saying. He got
not
like
nobody you
24
can afford
fights,
to get hit by.
and he only went the distance one time, bro. Like he's a real puncher. I don't think if they fight again, I think he'll stop
Bro,
Usyk, bro.
you
I'm not
but
gonna
He
lie.
what?
showed that he was
Only
ready with
reason
that
I would say
Hergovich
that,
fight.
bro, I think you disrespecting Usyk as a
Nah, I
boxer,
love
bro.
Usyk,
It
bro,
ain't
but
just gonna be that easy for him
this
just to,
version of
you know
Dubois
what
is
I'm saying?
different, bro.
He's showing you guys that he can beat like he beat Joshua twice, bro. Like and
Jay,
Joshua
what
Yeah,
you
came
and
the
think,
you see
second
Jay?
what
time
Dubois
better,
did to
bro.
Joshua.
Huh?
What you think,
They
Jay?
went 24 rounds together.
Yeah.
And
I
then you
mean,
Jay,
see
but
what
what
you
Dubois
think?
did to him.
About 2025 or about
What they talking about right now? The heavyweights.
They fight 25. He going.
right now? I feel like Usyk is the guy to beat. I do think Daniel is probably more confident now that he beat I wouldn't even say beat, like he destroyed AJ, right? Like, and he was a massive underdog. So
yeah,
I think he's like, gonna be more confident. And he fought in front of a huge crowd. It was, a Riyadh card. So I think, right, like the fan base is there. So I don't see why, if Fury loses again, they wouldn't go forward with him maybe fighting Usyk again, right? And they had a good fight the first go around anyways. They were good dancing partners. And Dubois is like young. So, if Fury decides he wants to step away from boxing, even though he done said like this is all he know, he ain't leaving boxing no time soon. But it's a good person to like pass the torch to. I like Bacoli, but the only thing is like he gonna end up fighting one time this year.
They said Bacoli supposed to fight Jit Caballero next.
I know, but when is that?
They said in December. I think it's gonna be on the Usyk undercard.
Oh, okay. So then that'd be
yeah.
good. I
I
mean,
didn't see that. I didn't see they showed those fights on the undercard. I didn't see that on there.
That's what Frank
yeah.
Warren was saying.
Okay.
I mean, I guess that'd be cool, right?
Bacoli
It's
is the mandatory for
I don't
Usyk, though,
know.
right?
Like it's cool.
Mm.
Whatever.
I
Now
was
he's
mad that
the
that
mandatory
IBF
fight
title
thing.
got took.
Dubois.
He's Dubois mandatory.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I was trying to
he about
figure
to
out
upset the apple cart.
why they took it from Usyk
So
anyway.
since
I
you
was like,
saying you don't like the Usyk Bacoli fight?
Hey, Nick J.
yeah, I like
I
that
don't know
fight.
about that.
I like that
Hey,
fight.
Bacoli's different,
friend.
man.
Moves of boxing.
You mean different far as like you're saying like he's different far as what? Like what does he bring to the table that Usyk probably hasn't seen besides, you know what I mean?
That punching power, that African. You see what he did to Jared Anderson?
But I think Jared Anderson made a few mistakes though, man. Jared Anderson
Nah, I
ain't
ain't gonna lie.
boxing the way
Bacoli
he
could
should,
punch, bro.
bro. No, we know he could punch, but I felt like he when he got knocked down, man, he left the game plan, bro, and he started playing right into that man's hands. You can't stand in front of that man like
Yeah,
that.
he should
Yeah,
have boxed
sure.
him. But listen,
He showed that
Bacoli
early.
coming though. Bacoli coming. Bacoli ain't
I
gonna have no mental breakdowns and none of that. Bacoli coming. I want to see that.
I want to see him fight.
I
I
don't think
want to
Usyk
see
could
him
take that
fight.
fight.
I went back and watched a couple Piccoli fights though, so I didn't really see nothing that like because I watched
He could be
God damn,
outboxed.
he ran circles around him. What's Michael?
No, he was
Yeah,
injured.
Michael
He
Hunter.
was injured when he fought Michael Hunter. He was injured
Yeah,
when he fought
I
Michael
think
Hunter,
his
bro.
shoulder,
I mean, he was a
something was
little
wrong with his
bit
shoulder in
younger,
that
but what
fight.
I'm saying is that I feel
Yeah,
like
he was
I didn't
injured.
see much difference in his game besides maybe the power, maybe a little bit more. But I didn't see like he just ran like Mike just boxed him, bro, and got in there when he wanted to and got out. I feel like Usyk could do that same shit. That's the script.
He was injured, bro. He was
I
injured during
don't
that
know
Michael
about
Hunter
that, bro.
fight. I seen that shit. I'm telling you,
Can I say
because
something about
Greg, I
2025
want to
and
bring
Hardcore
up a
fight quick?
different
I ain't gonna lie,
topic.
the African warlord gonna put a hurting on Usyk.
He's an African warlord, huh? I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah, I just want to say something about the 2025 situation, and then I got to roll. I feel like one of the biggest fights that could happen in 2025 is Terrence Crawford and Boots Ennis, right? Now I feel like if Boots Ennis, right, and I'm a Terrence Crawford fan. I get a lot of slack because they think that I be hating on Boots. That's not the case, right? I know Boots is great, and I know that Terrence Crawford fight is the one to make if he's not going to get Canelo. But I think that Boots got to put himself in position, and he's in a perfect situation to do that right now. He get past Cameron, which I know he's going to do with no doubts, right? He's the IBF champion. He move up to 154, knock off Bachram before anybody else get to him, and that'll put him in direct line of fire of Terrence Crawford if Terrence Crawford is trying to be undisputed at 154. And then
what's the
if Terrence
game?
Crawford don't take the fight, then they can say Crawford is ducking because there won't be no excuse for him not to fight Boots if Boots get Bachram out of there and he get that IBF belt.
What's the guarantee that the gates is gonna fling wide open if Boots move up to 54?
It is no guarantee. But I mean, none of them really have a guarantee with the
I
politics
don't
of
think
boxing
Crawford
where it's
gonna
going
fight
right
Boots
now.
anyway, bro. I don't think
You
so.
guys don't want
It's
Boots to
not.
collect
I
the
think
champion
Terrence
at
to fight him.
147?
I
I
think
don't think
Terrence
There's
he'll
a
to
lot
fight
of
fight
him.
good fights
Boots.
there too.
I don't think so.
I think
Yeah,
He
Terrence
ain't
to
gonna
I
fight
fight him.
mean,
Boots.
He ain't gonna
you
fight him. He ain't gonna fight him.
He not gonna
And
fight Boots.
he ain't gonna
hold
fight him.
on.
He ain't gonna
He's
You
fight him.
guys don't
using
want
the
Boots
excuse
to
right
stay
now
at
that he don't
147?
have no reason to fight Boots. But if Boots
Right.
go up there and get that IBF belt, he got a reason. And then he's gonna have to really
That's
look
cap,
his
man.
fans in the face and say why he not fighting Boots.
All
And I
right,
and
so
I
How long?
personally think Terrence Crawford beats Boots, and that's not taking nothing from Boots. I just think Terrence Crawford got the
man,
experience, but mainly outside of the experience, because Boots he got the goods, no holds bar. And shout out to Greg for holding that medicine ball. Look like Boots was making it real uncomfortable for you. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for you in there, but I feel like outside of the experience, right? Because that's what most people say about Terrence Crawford. I think that what I've noticed with Boots, right, and the advantage I see in Terrence Crawford is really one thing, and that's the fact that Terrence Crawford got more patience than Boots, and that's all I got to say on that
man,
one.
Boots
A
gonna
salute
dust
to
his boots
everybody
off
else.
for sure.
That's a
I,
good
I,
breakdown.
I think Boots
It's a
should
good fight.
stay
Whatever
at
happens, it's
one.
a good fight.
I
It's a
think
good
Whatever
Boots
happens.
should
fight, but
stay at
I got Boots in that.
147 and get
I'm
back
out,
to
y'all. Y'all
where
have a good night.
it's a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
be
good
listening
fights.
though.
It's a lot of good fights at
All right, be safe, brother.
147. It's a lot of young champions. The belt's been passed. Everybody got the belts now. You got what's my man? Norman. You got what's the boy got the WBC?
Mario
Damn.
Barrio.
Yep,
Nah,
Mario
Barrio.
Barrio.
at
So
154,
I
147.
I was talking about this topic on a different on Queens of the Ring on Sunday, and here's where the issue kind of comes in at 47. Right, them guys, well, except for Mario Barrios, he's not young, or Stanionis. And in my opinion, right, Boots is not necessarily young either, but like them belts are spread out. Right, there's 2 at PBC, there's 1 at Top Rank, and there's 1 at Matchroom. This is gonna be a hard time trying to get everybody to want to unify. And like I said over there, like if any of them belts change hands, then it's gonna be just another hurdle for him to have to get over it as far as wanting to get unification fights, because nobody's gonna put their brand new champion against him. They don't even want to do it for $1.7 million. So like, and like, right, like as far as 2025 go, like there are a lot of fights, but kind of like where I feel like a problem is going to come in at, we're not going to get a lot of pay-per-view fights anymore. We're going to get a bunch of these Saudi cards that's going to be pay-per-views, and then everything else ain't going to be on pay-per-view. And it's because these guys, they can't sell tickets. They can't sell a pay-per-view. So it's hard. And then, right, when you can't sell pay-per-view, that limits where the money comes from to put these fights on.
I think
You
the
got to
That makes
sell the
sense.
tickets, and then you can only sell but so many tickets. And after that, it's like, well, where else we gonna get this money? Like you have nowhere else to tap into for money, right? So if a guy come into a fight and they like, well, it's a big unification fight. Well, I'm upset that Boot's making $5 million and I'm only making 2.5.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The
So,
fight is gonna be dead in the water because there's nowhere else to get this money from to put the fight on.
so let me ask you this: where does the money come from when you put fights on regular TV and like they talk about viewership, like how many people viewed it? Is it any money generated from like whatever network or TV station it is? Like, do they
That's
pay?
Yeah, like
yeah,
there's
that's the network.
commercials and
Yep.
the ads and all that stuff, right? Like,
But hold
but
on, I don't want to cut you
that's
off. I
why
want to
Top
say one
Rank is
thing.
coming off of ESPN.
They have to stop the commercials though. The commercials are taken away from the commentary with the trainers, like giving the inside, because they'll go to a commercial and then you know what I'm saying, then the fighter come back on. You ain't hear what the trainer had to say to him. Like it's kind of sucking a little bit away
Right,
from the
but
game
that's
a
why
little bit.
Top Rank is moving away from ESPN. Like their contract with them is over. It's going to be over after this year. And Bob has already said he plans to move forward with it being more like a package deal where it's like NBA TV or like the NFL package. Like you got to buy a package to see these fights through the rest of the year. So like
So that's like what the
boxing
zone did,
is,
right?
huh?
That's kind of like what the zone did, like making their own little platform that you got to buy it from them.
Yeah, DAZN. But so I don't know, 2025, maybe 26, right? When everybody kind of work out their TV contracts and they kind of figure out like what's working going forward. Cause like if you really think about it, like aside from the Saudi cards, how many pay-per-views did we get this year?
Like 4.
Besides, yeah, like what we had the Tank and we had I know Tank started
We
it
had
off,
Tank,
right?
2 Canelos, and
Two Canelos
Dubois was a
and
pay-per-view.
yeah.
So like 4.
That was it.
I
Better
feel
be
like
at Bizzle.
though, in order to get the
But
money,
Yeah.
that was Saudi, Greg.
you gotta make the fights though.
You had to
You
pay.
gotta make the fights to make the people want to pay. Because if you giving a fight where you got one good guy and a mediocre guy, nobody wants to pay $100 for that. You know what I'm saying?
You definitely right have to you definitely have to put on a fight that the fans want to see, but in the same token, right, some of these guys are not, they just ain't got that. Like you have to be, and I'm not being shady, right? Like you have to be on a different level to sell a pay-per-view. That's not easy. Like to get people to buy into the fact that they want to pay their money, hard-earned money
Watch
to
the fight.
see
That's
you
right.
is not what people think it is. And then y'all got to think these guys don't, they fight one time a year, maybe twice if we're lucky. They don't do a lot of media. They don't. What are they giving us to buy?
I see
Well,
what you're
listen,
saying. Okay, I see what you're saying.
let me ask you something, because I was having this discussion with Jamil the other day. When it comes to particularly boxers, right? When they're building their career, this is what I see. In my time of watching boxing, when a fighter comes up and he's a good fighter, from what I've seen, people will buy the tickets and go see you and buy pay-per-views because they like you. Like it
They
sometimes
have
it has nothing to do with skills, because when I look at like another sport, like if I look at the NBA, if the NBA, and I know it's structured different than boxing, and I think that's what the problem is, because a lot of times we put the onus on the boxer to be a great fighter, but then we want him to go out here and be this over the top marketer. That's not what he's did since he was a kid. He's been a boxer. But if the NBA could make somebody like Tim Duncan, and I don't watch basketball, but I know who Tim Duncan is. Tim Duncan didn't have no great personality, but I know who he is. He was a great player, but he wasn't no Magic Johnson. Like where he had the personality and he can be known, but then you get a fighter who can fight, but because for whatever reason he doesn't talk a lot, or he don't want to be a clown or a buffoon. Promoters should create some type of marketing setup where you put something together to market a person to the people. Like, you can't put it all, just because we got social media, you try to put it all on the fighter. They might not know how to do public relations. They might not know how to, endear
That's
themselves
where
to
they need to
people.
call me friend. But I will tell
Okay,
you this.
okay,
But this is
okay.
not, and I'm just like being a little facetious. But right, like earlier on the show, somebody brought up Devin and how his dad do all the talking, but y'all don't really know Devin.
That's a fact.
So you can't say that it's not on the fighter, because if a man don't tell his own story, somebody gonna tell it for him.
Yeah,
Now, but
I
check
agree
this
with
out.
you. I agree with
Whatever
you with
it
And
that.
is,
But
so
I
whatever
agree.
it is that you do, like whatever it is that you do, say if I knew Bill and I knew you, and I say, hey, Bill, look, I need you to talk to this sister, and you went to talk to him and explain to him and his son how do this. So when you call Devin and say, hey, Devin, I got you on the Breakfast Club. I need you to do this, and do that. Because maybe Devin don't understand that. Because a lot of fighters don't. But if they would hire people who knew how to gradually build somebody up so you can become a household name. That way it don't have nothing to do with, not even if you're a boxer, whatever you do. You might have opened up a restaurant, but you don't know how to market. So I'm saying,
yeah,
promote.
I'll be honest with you. Like, okay, like one of my guys, right? He's a prospect, so he's very early on. He's 5-0. Like, we're dropping
You
his
talking about
fight
Abram?
flyer to. No, his name is Jahan. He just left Mayweather, and now he's with Misfits, right? So
His
that
name
was like a
Jamal
whole.
Abram, something like that.
Mhm. That's my guy. So, right, like we was actually having this conversation today because like he's about to drop his fight flyer, and I like started setting up his media. I have like his press release typed up. I reached out to some editors and I was like, hey, this is about to come out tomorrow. Like, put this on your radar, because it has to be a constant thing, right? Like the NBA, they play almost all year, so you have no choice but at some point but to be immersed in NBA basketball, because that's what it is, right? When you fight in one time a year, you don't even give people a chance to know you. When you have other things going on outside of the ring and you never talk about it, you never bring it up, how is anybody supposed to know? How's anybody supposed to support it? So even like for him, like he's had personal things go on, and I told him, like, when you go on this media run, you need to talk about it. You have to start opening that door, because people have to you know why people love Tank? Because they know who Tank is. They can relate to Tank, the good and the bad, right? We know his story. So it
but
is
he be knocking motherfuckers out too.
well, but Greg, that's what I'm saying. Then you add in the fact that he has the skill, he has the talent, he has the charisma, he backflipping off the ropes, like it's the perfect storm for a star.
But
You
that's
got
why.
Canelo,
But
he starts cussing in English that he don't speak real good, and
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it creates that perfect storm for a star. But if you don't even give yourself a chance,
But that's why. But that's why. But see, this is the thing too. I get what you saying, Jay, because you're not wrong. The thing is, everybody can't be James Brown. Everybody can't be Michael Jackson. Everybody
no, and
can't
you
be
don't
Chris.
gotta be. You don't gotta
Yeah,
be.
but
But if you gonna be in this fight game, right? It's to your advantage to at least sell some tickets, put some money in your own pocket.
no, true. No, listen what I'm
My
saying.
point is,
Listen. No,
is
hold on, E.
promoters
Hold
need
on,
to
E.
hire
Hold on,
people like
E.
you.
Hold on, E. This what
Okay.
I'm saying. This what I'm saying. This shit, people be dying in there, right? So we not talking about just get on camera and act funny. No, it's some guys. I got a guy who don't like. He don't like talking to the computer. He don't like talking to the phones and to the cameras. He don't like it. He be like, he be like, gee, I don't really care about none of that shit. It's making me mad. My thing is, I don't need this motherfucker mad because I need him focused. You know what I'm saying? I could talk for him. Yeah, I could talk for him, and I get that. But people, when you give too much of yourself, somebody phone. When you give too much of yourself, this game don't give you nothing back. You fucked. So you gonna exploit yourself and you gonna tell all your personal, but not everything. I'm not saying that's what you're saying, but I'm just saying if you let people too close into your world sometimes, when it's all over, then what do you have? You know what I mean? So some people
I
do.
get what you're saying. I definitely think there's a fine line, right? Like where we
Your joint
start going.
echoing, eh?
I think there is a fine line of like where people. I feel like it's more like this. People feel like they're entitled to know these things about a fighter, right? Whereas you can still be yourself and tell who you are and promote yourself without, like, I don't tell him like get on all that rah and what, like, be you. You know what I'm saying? People have to like you. That's it. Or maybe they don't like you. Maybe they hate you. That's good too. Because guess what? They're going to tune in every fight to see if you get your ass whooped. Regardless, they're watching your fight. But I'm always big on just be yourself. I feel like, and you know, I said this to you before, a lot of these guys are not confident because they don't speak well and they don't know how to articulate themselves. And they, you know, don't really have someone like the first time me and him went through this for a fight. I was like, do you want me to get the questions before you go on to these interviews so that you know in your mind what you're going to have to talk about or what they're going to ask you so that you don't go into it feeling like you're going to be put in a trick bag, right? Mm-hmm. But I wasn't like trying to get all deep into that. I just feel like also like the fact that these B-sides aren't able to help sell a fight is why we're going to see less pay-per-views. And I'm not even really mad about it because I think it will bring a lot of fans back to boxing and make it more so that people will go to fights and it's affordable. Because like booth tickets is like perfect price.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I agree.
I'm not always willing to go pay $5,000-$10,000 to go sit on the floor. It's like I just don't really. I'll be like, look,
yeah, that shit is crazy.
I like boxing. I don't know how much I like it for this price, you know. Right. But like having regional events like where these guys are from, where they could really build themselves and get that fan base behind them, is going to push them into that next level, and that's what we need. There's not a lot of guys who could sell a pay-per-view right now.
Yeah, that's true.
No, so I hope 2025 these guys got to build themselves up to that stardom point, and it's not going to be everybody.
I just hate that.
But we got two right now selling pay-per-views.
But I just hate that guys see one guy and then everybody try to be that guy. That's what water everything down. That's what water everything.
They don't understand to be they self.
Yeah, but I immediately saw a kid. So Tank had the Chrome Heart shit on. I immediately saw a kid go get, I don't know where he got the little crosses from, but he put them all over his trunks. I'm like, bro, let that man have his swag. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let them develop your own swag. Everybody want to make it so bad that they trying to act like the next man. And that's why motherfuckers don't like him, because it's watered down. It's corny.
It's not who they are. And I say this all the time. Y'all got to, like, even Floyd, that was not something that just happened to him. That was a long time of grinding and being in the gym and making himself known, stacking his money, becoming his own promoter. That's not something he just came out of the gate doing.
I mean, besides, like, you know,
they don't want to work. They just think, oh, it's gonna happen just like this. I'm gonna make merch and I'm gonna sell it and it's gonna sell out. It's not. I'm gonna put Chrome Hearts on my trunks like Tank. I'm gonna be like him and I'm gonna sell. No, that's not how this works. Yeah, it's not how it works.
You know, besides like Tyson, Tank kind of got they got the same type of the knockouts is what made us, you know, I mean, get with them. And then you got Roy Jones, who was fighting everybody and he was doing good pay-per-view numbers, right? Then we have, you know, nobody's done it like Floyd, though, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit had...
It can be duplicated. Yeah, and everybody that has stardom, right, it looked different for all of them. It looked completely different, like the twins. Like, the twins. The twins are the twins because they've been twins. Because they... You know what I mean? Like, Jermell went undisputed. Like, Maul got one of the hardest jabs in boxing. Like it just takes it, like, and Greg, like, especially you, right? Because you in the gym with these, it takes y'all to tell them, like, you just got to be yourself. You got to really put them up on game. And then when they get to a certain place, you got to get them around people that can help them understand what investing and building in their career look like. And then once you get to another level, how you even manage being famous. Because that shit'll drive people crazy. Everybody's not built to be in that type of light. Everybody wants to be Tank until it's time to be Tank. And then you realize what kind of pressure that comes with.
Yeah.
You got to sell the fight. You got to come out there war ready at all times. You don't get an off day. When them cameras come on, you got to turn your personality on. Everybody can't do that.
Absolutely, man. That's why I said it's only been a few. And you know what? I was shocked that the Prime joint was the fight with B-Ball and them. That was free. I mean, if you had Amazon, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, it was something we had to pay for this time. It was
I thought that the Tim Zoo fight was free. I thought that was fantastic. And if you could have got to Orlando, the tickets was like $1. Like I do think, right, not having so many pay-per-views is going to be great for boxing. Like it will bring the fans back. It will make people feel like, all right, we can watch boxing again. Like I remember being a kid watching it on TV.
Yeah, I used to, when I was a kid.
That's when boxing was at its best.
They used to be on USA. Used to have, was it Tuesday night fights or some shit like that?
Yeah,
I used to watch.
And you only had to have cable for the big fights.
Yeah, exactly.
And that cable was
and my dad used to put the tapes in the VCR and record them bitches. Like,
real shit. Yeah, this shit came a long way now.
I really think, like, even if we get, I do think if we get some big fights, these guys are gonna have to be realistic about what that money looks like, and if they could get that part in their mind, like, I think we could really see great fights.
But that's the thing. They hearing the astronomical numbers and they want in. They like, 100 million. I can make 100 million, but they don't know.
You're not Canelo. Even like, bro, on Twitter, they be like, you put some big bold letters on some shit and motherfuckers is gonna believe it. Like when they put that thing out that Devin and Ryan made $35 and $50 million a piece. Go to hell. They didn't even they made like 10% of that at best.
Yeah.
Like we just have to keep it real. I think if we start getting back to, look, this is what you're really worth. This is how much you're gonna get in this fight. We're gonna see some bangers.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Norman take that 1.7 million next year.
That was a lot of
money. We getting a banger.
he might not see it. He might not see it now.
Might not see it.
That belt might goddamn switch hands.
Right. He got to go out there and look good against somebody, and then I think he got something coming up, right?
No, he injured his hand.
He got hurt.
He got hurt.
Yeah. Which, you know what, Greg? Real quick before I go, I had this thought, because everybody's talking about the belts and like it should only be one belt, or keeping all the belts, or maybe taking away a belt. And you know what I thought about? I was like, I feel like we should keep all the belts. I don't like the idea of having one belt, because that rankings list gonna get real long.
But hold on. Now you're speaking on belts. I like all the 4 belts. I don't like the belts that's under that though.
All the
like
intercontinental belts.
I don't like those.
And the Latin belts.
Yeah. And it seems like they throw them out when it's convenient for somebody that they feel like they want to, you know what I'm saying? Because you be like, damn, where does belt come from? I never heard of this one before.
You know it. Yeah. But this is what I got to thinking about. I think we should keep all 4 belts. I feel like having one belt is a little bit too fixed for me, right? When there's 3-4 belts in the mix, you can mix it up, whatever, right? But what I do think for the belts, I feel like all the sanctioning bodies need to have the same set of rules. That be the hold up for most of it, right? Like the WBA got their own rules, the IBF got their own rules, the WBC sometimes have rules, sometimes they don't. I feel like if they all got together and had one set of rules across the board, that would really help eliminate a lot of this BS that go on.
Yeah.
Then I feel like once you get a belt, I feel like you have to, I feel like if they have one set of rules, right, then we get to talking about, I feel like anybody ranked in the top 5, if you got a belt, you got to fight somebody in the top 5 once or twice a year. It has to be mandated. Because then, right, ain't no ducking. It's either you want to fight for this belt or you don't. And if you don't, if you get a mandatory and you don't fight, I feel like you should get dropped out the rankings.
Yeah, because we
you want this smoke or not?
Yeah, because we seen some guys get like, it's like I thought Canelo had the longest like the longest, like I don't know what he got going on with the WBC, man, but man, I ain't never seen somebody be a mandatory and you just never get a shot
and you
for 2 years. Like what? That's crazy. Like
I feel like they get that belt within the first year. You got to fight somebody in the top 5 at least one time. I feel like we would start. So at this point, right? Then if it's a mandatory, the promoter got to put the fight on.
Absolutely.
If it's a mandatory, or you got to go. And then after that, I feel like they need to order unification fights every 18 months.
Oh, damn. You're going to give them, ooh.
Make the unifications mandatory too.
Oh, you've been at home thinking.
Yeah.
Make them unifications mandatory.
For sure.
I understand that.
You want undisputed or not?
Yeah, because we just
it would make undisputed go quicker.
But that's why that step aside money. That's why they be niggas like that.
Yeah, because
niggas like that step aside money.
See, the boy that just beat up Zoo was taking some step aside money. I'm like, damn, that's why I ain't never heard of this dude. Well, I seen him a little bit, but I'm just like,
that's a free check.
Yeah, he was just like,
it is, but we don't want to. Boxing fans don't want to see free checks no more. Get in this ring and work for this belt.
For sure.
You got the belt, drop it or fight. But doing that will make them fight.
That UFC approach, like you're going to have to fight this guy. Ain't no. This is how, you know what I'm saying? They got him locked in. Like, you got to fight the guy and even to get paid.
Yeah, mandate them top 5 fights. We going to see who really want to be a champ.
Yeah.
At that point, you ain't going to have no choice. You won't be able to duck. You either going to drop or you going to fight.
Real shit.
That's it. But I was just saying hi, Greg. I ain't been on the show in a minute. I'm on a roll this week. You know, I was being a little comedic the other day.
You was snapping. You snapped out.
No, I was being cool. I didn't do too much.
That was a good live though.
It was. You got to go back over there too.
I will, for sure.
Hey, Greg, I've been seeing you all over the place though, baby. Goddamn, like I didn't see you on all types.
Like you need no Brown,
holding the mitts and all that for boots, bro. Like, yeah.
I'm on my Mexican shit right now.
Absolutely, bro. You got, you know what I'm saying? Guys, I mean, people fucking with you. You got, you know what I'm saying? Keep it moving.
Yeah, we trying to get this Mexican shit going. I'm working because I'm outside of Home Depot every morning. We gonna get it popping.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I hope to see y'all at that fight though, man. I hope
For sure.
Y'all down.
For sure, we in there. I think I'm gonna do it live in the hallway.
Hold on, you're gonna do a whole.
Greg, this is where I'm gonna leave.
You're gonna do a whole. You're gonna do.
I'm out of here.
Not the whole fight. You're gonna do like a little part, like a little.
No. I'm talking about early in the night before the main card start. I'm gonna get a live. I'm gonna get like a live popping in the hallway a little bit. I think after Ish fight, then boom, I'm gonna go in the hallway, get a live popping, and have motherfuckers just pull up.
Yeah, you know some people are gonna be in there, so you probably gonna run into a lot of niggas, bro. I know I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna try to find you in that bitch this time, bro.
No, for sure. That's why I say hit me. Oh yeah, send me your number all that on the gram too, though.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna send it to you on the gram, but I ain't really got too much on there, Greg. I'm trying to get my shit together a little bit. So
no.
I'm gonna send you a joint so you can get my number. I've been meant to do that though. But
that's why I said send me your number. I know you don't be fucking around.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So I got you, bro. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that as soon as we get off the joint. I know you. I know you've been on it for a minute, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, bro. Oh, we know it's one thing I wanted to I wanted to say to you too, bro. I was shocked about. I was shocked to see that Jamel was coming back and he's still staying at 154. I would have thought that he would have wanted to get a whole fresh start at 160. Just get right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm shocked he coming back to all that in there, boy.
because if you look at the storyline, he the king of 54. You know what I
And
mean,
I still feel like that because he never lost.
and if and the one time he did lose, he got it back. You know what I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, that was controversy though. But
so he come back to 54. Now it's like y'all wearing my shit.
I know, and there's so many possibilities, bro. You know what I
Yeah,
wanted to get a shot though, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I want Lubin to get a shot, bro. Like I don't care
yeah,
who it's
it's
with.
coming.
You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing him around. I'm just like, come on, give him a shot again.
That Fundora joint set him back, even though he won after that, but that joint set him back. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
man.
But
But what I
Lubin,
tell you, waiting for Spence, man. Like this shit, wasn't this shit supposed to be like September?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It seemed like, and I love Spence, but it seemed like, bro, every time he get a fight, man, it's like it always be some stalling on that joint a little bit, bro. Remember
I
I
don't think
told
he
you,
got his. I don't think he got his mind made up for real, for real.
and I can understand that, man. And I wouldn't be mad at him if he stepped away, man. That was a fight, man. But I'm not mad about that fight. Like I think one of the bulls said it earlier. There's nothing wrong with losing to a guy like Terrence Crawford, bro. He
Yeah,
accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
fuck it. But I just I want things to move forward in that 154. I want people to be able to get the shots. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, and just make the fight.
Jamel, to me, Jamel coming back make it more interesting.
It do, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, yo. I was like, damn, I've kind of been missing him a little bit with the antics and shit. Like, you know what I mean, Lord? You know what I'm saying? Like he been there for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's his hood. 54 is his hood. So
Yeah,
he
bro.
so he coming back to get his block back.
And I heard he was coming back against somebody decent too, bro. I forgot the name though, Greg. It was against
Yeah, I ain't hear nothing. I know his brother been training, but I heard he was coming back. But I don't know if they ain't, I ain't hear nothing about a name. But you know, what I mean, it gotta at this point, it gotta be a name because it's a lot of names up there.
Bro, I gotta look again. I want to make sure that my source is right because I seen something where it said he was supposed to be coming back in the next half against this opponent, and I just can't remember who the person was. But I remember it being somebody. I was like, oh damn, if he gonna fight him, that's not bad to come back off of. Like I
Yeah,
ain't gonna hold you, but I'm gonna look. I'm gonna do my homework on that. I don't want to get people no wrong information, bro.
no, for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm saying like, these motherfuckers in the
Make sure you
comments.
send me your number though, because I got an idea too.
Listen, bro. I'm gonna send you the number, bro, for sure. Like I said, bro. You know what I mean. But we close. I just never had a chance to get down there with you, bro. Like to
Yeah,
really
don't
get.
worry about it.
You know what I'm saying? But I could use that work a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you, Greg. You know what I'm saying? I don't, cause you know what I mean. We in this part of town, bro. You want to knock a nigga out, but now
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta be quick on the draw a little bit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I just
That's
might
my
want to
little
look at
cousin.
this
They
look.
talking about no, they talking about Jalil.
Oh yeah, yo, that's your cousin?
No, they ain't my cousin for real.
Yo, I really, yo, bro. I heard you saying those some shit. I really thought that was a cousin. I was like, damn, he got a boxing family. I was like, I ain't see the resemblance though.
Shit, he might be related with the name.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh shit. Like, and he from Philly too, right?
No, he from DC.
He from DC. Okay. I thought he was from okay, but he came in the gym with y'all a little bit. Like he
Yeah,
was in work.
he be sparring Boots and he fought on Boots last card. He was the co-main.
You know what I was happy about too, Greg? I was happy to see that Tev got a fight coming up too, bro. That's a tough fight.
Yeah, Tevin Zepeda, good joint.
They fucking with Ted. They getting him a fight. Oh
That's
man,
cause
it's a
they
tough fight.
that's cause they think it's the end for him.
I
They
like
fuck
Ted,
with you.
bro.
They fuck with you when the momentum slow down. When the momentum slow down, they got these new stars. Yeah, they fuck with you.
Bro, it's crazy. I thought he was gonna fight Tank back. You know what I'm saying? Back yonder. That was a couple years ago.
Yeah,
But
that was some yeah.
when I first got my the zone subscription, Tab was the nigga on the cards. Like he fought like three
Yeah,
times. Like, he was working that John, bro. Like
yeah,
he had a
yeah.
tough fight with my man. God, that was a tough fight he fought too. What was the fight?
JoJo.
Yes, bro, that was a tough fight, bro. JoJo tough,
Yeah, I don't
and
think he was all the way locked with JoJo.
you don't think so, bro? You don't think he looked? You don't think he looked at the paperwork on him and seen how type of fighter he was and all that?
I think living life, man. You know how Philly is, you know what I mean? And then when you able to make things happen for yourself, you get a little comfortable, you know what I mean? I think his training camp just wasn't the best
Ah, man, shit.
going into that fight, you know what I mean?
And that was a fight, bro. But I felt like he still could have got it. But like I said, JoJo was a little active, man. He was active. You know what I'm saying? He keep throwing punches. So you know what I mean. But
Hmm.
but shit, man. Like I said, bro. And it was one more that I saw too that I thought was good too that we're gonna get a chance to see. I know how I feel about. I was watching the fight with you that day. The young Mexican boy, I forgot his name, but they're gonna run that back for that
Who?
WBC 120 128. Robocito and the young
Oh,
tall boy at
you
128.
talking about Robisi
Robisi, yeah,
Rivera.
Robisi and
I
damn,
forgot the tall boy name.
yeah,
I
I
know you
forgot
talking
his
about.
name. But yeah, remember we was watching the John Law that day when he stopped the ball. But yeah, they running that back, bro. I
Omic,
think
appreciate that. Yeah, they gonna run that back.
yeah, yeah, they running that shit back. I got I got my man getting his shit back this time though. He gonna know he gonna take him seriously this time though.
They said his
And what I
name
like,
Espinoza. Espinoza.
yeah, bro, they both tough. What I like about
I
Robesi
like
though,
him.
I like him too, bro. I like him. I ain't know nothing about him till that fight. I'm like, damn. Then the last joint we watched, I'm like, oh, this young boy is all right. But I feel like, Robos, he gonna throw them punches, bro. He ain't no nut. Like he get in there, bro. And if he
Mm-hmm.
can knock you the fuck out, he gonna knock you the fuck out. Like you see what he did to a couple of them boys. Like he knocked over the fuck out. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, but damn, bro. Like, but those are a few things I'm excited about coming up besides the Usyk and Fury shit, which
For sure.
that,
What you
that
before you get out?
what's up, bro?
What you think about Boots and Virgil?
I think that's a good fight, bro. I think that's a great fight. You think that's something that they can make happen, though? I would like to see that.
They saying the word is Turkey Al Sheik. He's trying to get that for February.
That would be, you know what, man? That would be an amazing fight. It'd be something special. Something that, you know what I mean? That would be a treat, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I would love that's because we need to see Virgil. We need to see Virgil because we've been wanting to see him. We wanted to see him against Tim Tszyu. That didn't happen. So what's
Hmm.
this the next best thing? This is a tough fight for Virgil though, bro. Woo, how you do? You know what I mean? But you gonna get paid. You know what I mean? But you gotta go in there against Boots, bro. Boots gonna be out to make that example, prove that point, bro. So
Yeah,
that's a great fight, bro. I wouldn't mind coming in my pocket for that one, bro. That's all
yeah,
I'm
that's a good
saying.
joint.
I
Yeah,
like Turk. Why can't everybody just? I heard Turk said he gonna make the Jones $20 pay per view. I think they all should take that approach. Fuck
yeah.
it, you know what I'm
Because
saying?
they already charging us. They already
That,
charging us for the apps.
give it to us for 20. You gonna get the 20, and
You
you
gonna
gonna
get the
make more.
dub. I give you the dub with honor.
Exactly. You might give it to him 3, 2. You know how that should be up a week, sometimes 3, 4 days. You might give it to him at that time and take it. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
you ain't stalling for that beam. Like you know what I'm saying?
Dean had you looking at the phone bill like,
Oh
damn.
yeah, bro. That's why I respect Turk, man. Thanks for thinking about us, man. If he make it happen, bro. If
Yeah,
he
we'll
make it
see.
happen. Yeah, great. But thank you, Greg, bro. I appreciate you having me on, bro, for the night,
My
man.
nigga,
I'm
you
gonna
already
send.
know.
I'm gonna go to the joint. I'm gonna send it to you, bro. We gonna rap, like I said, bro.
All
We
right,
got to link up at that fight, bro. Like you know what I'm
for
saying.
sure.
So
No, for sure. That's
we
why
can
I'm trying
talk.
to get in touch with you now.
Listen, Greg. I'm about to give you everything, bro. As soon as we get off.
My dog.
Hey, listen, bro. Appreciate you, man. Have a good night.
All right. Appreciate you too. You too.
All right.
GHB TV, y'all. We having a good time, man. We had a little earlier on. It started off kind of crazy, but we here. You know what I mean? We got the running back. Nice joint. Once we got past the hoopla, you know what I mean? You gonna hear a little bit of arguing in the beginning, but for the most part, this joint was a good joint. I appreciate all y'all that tapped in. Appreciate everybody that commented. Appreciate the trolls. Appreciate the love, man. I really do appreciate the donations, the super chats. Y'all been showing great love, man. I really appreciate that. If you near Philly November 9th, even if you don't go to the fight, come through and come fuck with me, man. We going bid. We gonna have fun. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.